Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's get the timer started. Wow, these 20-minute videos, I mean, it seems to be more difficult, and I don't get it because I thought things would be much easier, but I keep encountering problems after problems, like dealing with these spiritually empty people. There's so many of them. It's causing me to say unapproved YouTube words, and I gotta keep the peace and be mindful of it because I do want to stay on the platform and get monetized. And the thing is, I started this 20-minute video since 9 o'clock, and right now we're at 10:19. And I also got to dedicate 1 hour to studying Hmong, and then I also have to eat and then go to work doing the Uber Eats. But how long is that going to take? 1,300? 1,400? I mean, 1 or 2 p.m.? Man. But I can't give up. I can't let it go. Because this is work. I gotta see the YouTube as work. It is work. And I can't just give it up just like that because of people. Okay, let's get started. I did not want to talk about the subject. It is people. I wrote down, do not get angry. Because even the Father of Heaven said to me, if they upset you, if they trouble you, keep it moving. Don't give them life. And what he means by that is don't give them anger. Don't give them, love. I need to drop the. Don't give them any emotion. Once whoever troubles me, just keep it moving. Stay in my own lane. And I gotta keep my mind clear. So that's what I gotta do. And it also reminded me of this experiment, this Japanese, I'm not sure if he was a doctor or a professor. He did it in a really cool experiment on water. And people did this too on food, fruits, and the one I remember most was about rice. The one that was spoken love to, it stayed fresh for a longer time. And the one that was spoken hatred to, oh no, I'd taken so many takes that my camera overheated. The display is not there, so you probably looking at my phone. What was I saying? Because I don't want to stop this. I really don't got that much time. The one that was spoken hatred to, it deteriorated, but didn't look that bad. But the one that was ignored, that rice, it molded out, it became brown. It just looked straight up disgusting. And I think that's what the Father of Heaven was telling me. Those people have nothing to do with them. Just ignore them. Don't give them your hatred, your love, your anger. Don't give them any emotion. Just keep it moving. And I'm not saying everyone is like this. It's just the area that I'm at. I notice that in areas that are wealthy, those people have the tendency have more life in them. It's more pleasing to be around them. And that's the place I want to be around that. But I realize I probably have to work on myself because even around those people, I could feel myself not up to par. And I think they could detect it too. So maybe that's why the Father of Heaven is getting me to work on myself so I could be around those type of people. Yeah, stay in my own lane, keep it moving. Come on, phone. Okay. Next thing I wrote down is 4K dash cam or cheap camera. Don't believe the hype. So I gotta look at the time. I prefer looking at the time on my on the DJI Action 4, but it's off because it overheated, and it only has 30% of battery life left. I apologize for slurring my words. I gotta get this one out so I can start learning the phone. About the 4K dash camera, I have it 4K in the front and 2K in the back. The problem is the image is no good. It has 4K image size on the card, but in the image, it's just a oversized 1080p, meaning that I can't zoom in. It's just a 1080p, except a big file size. So it's writing on the SD card. It's writing a huge size that's probably not even needed because it's still 1080p, except it's just blown up bigger size, and it's pointless. It's a gimmick. And how I knew this was when Opus Jr. was in the recent car accident, and I'm very happy and thankful that they admitted fault. But still, I lost a lot of money. Anyways, when I submitted the footage to my insurance company and also their insurance company, the file size was huge. It was definitely a 4K image size, but when I looked at the image zooming in, wow, the image quality was not there compared to my Samsung Note 10 Plus and the DJI Action 4, the Pocket 3, even the Sony a7S III and my ZV-E10. Those 4K image, you can zoom in and see detail, but the dash camera, or if you get a cheap camera, a really cheap camera that says could do 4K, 5K or something like that, don't believe the hype because the quality ain't there. It's just a blown up 1080p size where it's unusable if you use it in. Unlike, I need to drop the DJI Action 4, the Samsung, those you could zoom in. The Sony cameras, you could zoom in, but the cheap cameras, it's just a hype. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it because it's really bad for our micro SD cards or SD cards in general, because what's happening is when we take video footage or take pictures, it writes into the card, and that card can be written like so many times over and over until it corrupts and we can't use it anymore. We have to throw it away. And a 4K, unusable 4K size, that's just destroying the card like even faster. So now I know from my experience. I mean, I would not have known unless I got it. So I guess I'm glad I got it. So now I know it's just a hype, a gimmick. Yeah, don't believe the 4K dash cam. If there's a genuine one out there, I mean, cool. But I don't think people really test it. They just see 4K. Hey, at least it's doing the 4K size. But yeah, you can't zoom in or anything. It's just pointless. Okay, next is, let me cross it off here. Cross off, please. Okay, there we go. Time, clocking in work. So I wrote that I'm trying to be better at getting up. Today it rained. It was extra cozy, so I didn't want to get out, which I should not have done. And it was really cold inside the house, but I was surprised that it's warm outside. Like really warm outside the house, except it's raining. And I got to the spot at probably 8 something, 8:30. Of course, scrolling the social media again, which I need cut I need to cut it out. I need to do the things I need to do right away. Work on that urgency. And start the 20-minute videos at 9 o'clock. I gotta get better at this, because I also have to, I dedicated 1 hour for Hmong only. And after the Hmong, I usually eat, use the restroom, then go to work. And when I start work for Uber Eats, it's usually around 1 to 2 p.m. I mean, I started, but I don't get anything. And plus, it takes me an hour to get to Buena Park, because in that area, I would start getting deliveries. And because the Garden Grove area, the construction, I can't really do it, because it'll lower my acceptance rate. Man, I'm babbling. Anyways, for the time, I gotta wake up much earlier. I gotta prepare things much faster. And it's a process, because, wow, 2024, I apologize for bringing it up over and over and over. It was a horrible year. I let everything go. I used to have great habits. I had a great schedule. I had a timing for everything. I had a timing for social media, timing for playing video games, timing for studying. It just broken up so good. I had great habits. But 2024, when Mr. Opus was on our live, everything just went downhill. All my savings had to go away towards paying for the car and other things. And, you know, the other insurance, they didn't admit fault. My insurance saw that I was definitely not at fault and couldn't get paid for anything. I just lost a ton of money, and I accrued a lot of credit card debt. Once that happened, when all those things just happening, I let everything go. I was in whatever mode, and that is a deadly place to be. We do not want to be in whatever mode. I hope YouTube was okay with that word I said, because usually I would say unalive kind of thing. But we'll see. Man, this unapproved YouTube word thingy is out of control. I understand we are living in strange times and got to be mindful, because there are extra sensitive people. So I understand the YouTube guidelines has to do what they have to do. But to me, it's just so silly. It's so different from the 80s and the 90s, where people were very raw. Guys could say things that nowadays would be totally like, why would you say that? But it was just regular guys. We had thick skin. I mean, even the guys at my age now, I even see them, they, like a sponge, absorbed all these new, whatever the world is pushing out. Anyways, where am I getting at? Oh, clocking in work. Yeah, so I gotta treat this as a schedule. The 20-minute video, I gotta get it right, set a time frame, get everything smoothly, wake up earlier, just get everything done much faster. I need to pick up the speed. So far, I've been improving, so I'm grateful for that. I just need to improve much faster, much faster. Okay, so that's work. I gotta take YouTube more seriously. I also gotta I gotta take the Amazon more seriously. I gotta be more busy. The room, man, I gotta show the room. It's a mess, but I think I need to do the same way, just like the Hmong, where I dedicate 1 hour. That hour is untouchable. Nothing could disturb. And I just need to 100% focus. I think I need to do the same thing for my room. Organize it. The car is empty, and I need to organize that too. Start putting things in here to make it more comfortable and make it like an office, because it was my living area, I had a bed platform and a refrigerator. I was gonna even put in a microwave. And the accident was with Opus Jr. took all that away. I'm so dried out of funds. That's why I'm back at the relative's place, which I did not want to be, because I was doing well out in the streets, 6 years, doing my own thing. Wow. So yeah, clocking into work. I apologize for not. Wow, in this video I've been apologizing a lot. I need to stop that. I hope whoever's viewing me will accept me for me. Just trying to figure things out. And I'm so old. I gotta stop saying that, because I'm thinking at my age I should know a lot of things already. But wow, I did not come from a loving home, and when that happens, I have a tendency to think I know more than others because I have it so hard, and I had to learn things at a young life so early. But wow, the things I know, there's actually more things above that, like tons of more things above that, and it's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. And let's get started. Let's get started. It's already been started. Wow. There are things I want to talk about, but now we don't have enough time. Now we don't have enough time. There's things I want to talk about. Now we don't have enough time. My goodness. Woo, don't snap. Don't snap. It's okay. It's okay. Because I don't want to stop this video and do everything over just to fit it in. Anyways, with the 3 minutes, I guess I'll talk about this. A fun one. Let's throw in a fun one. Xiao Jia, the BBV. People will be like, what is BBV? I call BBV Bǎobèi vlogger. It means baby vlogger. And I'm saying this in terms of endearment. I'm not attracted to her or want to hook up with her, anything like that. I see her like a little sister. I don't know her. She's a really cool vlogger that is vlogging the way I want to vlog. So I'm kind of looking to her for inspiration. Let me see if I can pull up her channel. Let's see. Here's two of her channels. But unfortunately, so this is her, Xiao Jia. And I really enjoy her content because she's not doing anything for simping. She's just being herself, traveling around China and talking to folks, cooking. And I get to experience how China really looks like. And the cool thing is, just like my friend said, because she's from China. And because I was telling her, oh, Vietnam is so beautiful. I love Vietnam. I miss Vietnam so much. And she was laughing. I was like, why are you laughing at that? She's like, China is much bigger and it's more beautiful than Vietnam. You should go to China and see it yourself. And I was like, what? I already saw the stuff on YouTube. China doesn't look, that great. All it is just probably like another Korea or Japan or something like that. I didn't really care about it. But wow, am I mistaken? Because when I saw Xiao Jia's video, it's just like Vietnam, except way bigger. Like the city will be way more city. The countries will be way more country. And I was just so shocked. She's right. Why should I even argue with her? Because she's from China, And that makes me want to visit China even more. But anyways, about Xiao Jia, yeah, that's why I was so encouraged to do the vlogging videos. When I saw her videos, it was very inspirational. But the problem is, in China, they don't have access to YouTube. So they have to go through a company in China to push out their videos. And it sucks because it's been edited by those companies that are pushing out her videos. And the timeline is all whack. It's not even like her right timeline. And when they edit her videos, they add music into it from YouTube. All right, we can finish. So we're done. But I still want to continue about Xiao Jia a little bit. So they butchered her videos. Some of them, some channels that took her video, they upload it without doing any editing, and I really appreciate those. But to others that do that to her video, of course. But the video's ending. Gotta keep the peace. Gotta keep the peace. Oh my goodness, how long is this gonna take? Okay. That's all I have for this video. Woo! I need to really control my emotions. For all new viewers who are watching that got this far, if you like the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to my returning viewers, actually to all my viewers, I do want to make a quick prayer. That is that the Father of Heaven will grant you a great day, and that He will protect your peace, that when you encounter any obstacles, any challenges, you will handle it gracefully, and that also the Father of Heaven will give you lots of love, because we all need it. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua.